Beautiful day, beautiful week, and a beautiful championship at the 2011 Spirit International. And in the end, it ends up being another American championship as we started the day here at the Spirit expecting to see some teams challenging America at the top of the leaderboard. It was close for a little while, but unfortunately the nearest pursuers at the beginning of the day didn't quite have the firepower to keep up with the United States as they win their third Spirit. Highlights from a very exciting round number 4. The Korean team out a little bit earlier. You know how consistent they are. Kyujun Baek rattles in the birdie putt at 16. The women duo from Korea would end up winning the gold in that division. Got a little help from the men today, including this very nice putt by Gyu Bin Kim at the 17th for Korea. They would wind up having a really good tournament this week, but just not quite enough birdies when they needed it down the stretch. Remember the story going into the third and the fourth round, that of Victoria Tanko? Didn't have the 8 birdies like she did in round number 2. Did have a hole-in-one today, and this birdie goes in for her as well. She would end up getting the gold medal in the women's division and propel her team up the leaderboard, and the men followed suit. Jorge Valdez at 16, another birdie. It'd be a silver for Argentina in the overall competition this year. The electricity around the golf course, though, today provided by the team from Mexico. Gabriela Lopez, what a huge birdie this was at 18. This was right in the mix. They were running down the Americans at this point of the championship because they were putting, hitting great shots into all of the greens coming down the stretch at Whispering Pines, and Carlos Ortiz behind the women at 15 making this birdie putt. It got really interesting at this point in the final round, but then it was all put to rest. Nathan Smith, the veteran of the entire tournament, asking for it to go at the drivable par 4, and it went. Carried over the hazard, got onto the green. Who says the old guys can't drive it far? Pick it up from there. It was a eagle 2 for him. He'd birdie the next hole, and then Austin Ernst with the exclamation point at the 18th for the Americans. And as she and Emily Tubert did all week, exuberant in celebration. Their fun-loving spirit really carried through the tournament all week. Kelly Craft would seal it for the Americans with that par on the 18th, and the United States wins their third Spirit Championship. The final margin was 10. This was a close tournament all week. It ends up being the United States lapping the field when it was all said and done. Great rallies in the final round by Mexico and Argentina. They take home the silver. Korea with the bronze, 6 shots clear of the field. Fantastic week and a wonderful test of golf at Whispering Pines. The world's best were put on the stage, and they sure delivered. 2011 Spirit International, the United States, victors again at Whispering Pines.